Article on CNN weather written by Mary Gilbert, CNN meteorologist, published on Tuesday, June the 4th. Title: A heat dome will send temperatures into the triple digits across the West as fires burn. Daily temperature records will tumble as sizzling early season heat from a summer-like heat dome sends thermometers skyrocketing into the triple digits in parts of California and the West this week. The official start of summer is just a few weeks away, but it will feel like July in much of the West as temperatures climb 20 degrees or more above average, the highest temperatures of the year so far for many locations. Excessive heat warnings are in effect for more than 17 million people in California, Nevada, Utah, and Arizona this week. The warnings are the most extreme form of heat alert issued by the National Weather Service and are used when widespread dangerous heat is expected. The soaring temperatures are being caused by a heat dome, a large area of high pressure that parks over an area, traps air, and heats it with ambient sunshine for days or weeks. The resulting heat becomes more intense the longer the heat dome lasts. Dangerous heat will get underway Tuesday afternoon in parts of California and expand its reach into more of the southwest by Wednesday. And as the heat dome parks over the west, it will then reach the Pacific Northwest by late week. The most extreme heat will avoid major population centers along the coast, but Los Angeles will still be 5 to 10 degrees warmer than normal this week. U.S. heat risk forecast. The map shows the forecast risk for heat-related health effects within a 24-hour period for each location in the contiguous United States. Darker shades represent higher risk levels. Have a look at it. I mean, it's totally insane. Looks like Texas is in for a world of hurt. Temperatures will soar into the upper 90s and low 100s Tuesday in California's Central Valley, including where the Coral Fire is burning near Tracy. Sacramento is forecast to hit triple digits Tuesday for the first time this year. California's capital typically hits this threshold in early June, but last year it didn't happen until the end of the month. Triple-digit temperatures will become widespread in the Central Valley Wednesday and stick around into the weekend. Conditions will also sizzle in Southern California desert regions. A lot of those illegals are going to have a tough time. Death Valley, the hottest place in the world, is likely to reach a high temperature of at least 120 degrees by Thursday. Even the brutal desert landscape doesn't typically get this hot until mid to late June. The Southwest will start to bake by Wednesday as temperatures in parts of the southern Arizona and far southern Nevada approach 110 degrees. Phoenix will likely hit 110 degrees for the first time this year by Thursday, even though the city doesn't typically encounter these temperatures until mid-June. High temperatures are forecast to climb in the low 110s in Las Vegas, more than 3 weeks earlier than the city typically exceeds this threshold. The early summer-like heat will threaten daily high temperature records across a significant portion of the West this week. Forecast high temperatures. So here you got the record and then you got the forecast. So Abilene, Texas, records 101, forecast 104. Del Rio, Texas, 104, forecast 106. McLean, Texas, 102, record, forecast 102. San Angelo, Texas, 107 record, 107 forecast. San Antonio, Texas, 100 record, 100 forecast. Sarasota, Brendan, Florida, 95 record, 94 forecast. Tampa, Florida, 95 record, 94 forecast. So there you go, folks. By Friday, records could be broken in parts of Oregon, Washington, Idaho, and Colorado. As heat expands north and east, fire dangers will also rise while the heat is at its peak. Sizzling temperatures and low levels of humidity will dry out short-fused fuel cells, such as grasses and brush, making them more prone to burn. Breezy winds will develop at times, especially in California into midweek. The combination of these factors will make it easier for fires to ignite and spread. Coral fire blazing in California's Central Valley. The coral fire has consumed more than 14,000 acres of land in California's San Joaquin County since it ignited south of Tracy Saturday morning. Residents were ordered to evacuate over the weekend as the fire, initially fueled by gusty winds and dry, hot conditions, threatened communities. Firefighters gained an upper hand as winds eased Sunday and Monday, and the blaze was 90% contained by Tuesday morning, according to CAL FIRE. Evacuation warnings were lifted Monday evening as containment increased, according to CAL FIRE. Officials urged residents to remain vigilant and be ready for potential changes to the fire risk level. See a photograph of, I guess, structures and a number of cars totally consumed. I'll attach the link. Look at it, pass it along, and thanks for listening.